Hey yo, what it do, what it do? It's your boy Q, and we are officially through open number 1 across all of our regions for the 2025 season. And look, I know, I'm missing a couple of recap videos. I'm gonna try and get those out. I wasn't exactly feeling the best last week, but I did figure since we saw some people talking about their top 10, their power 10, we might as well talk about ours. Plus, I'm gonna be real, I should be able to still get this out Monday, keep content going. Y'all know I'm not shy. Let me know about your thoughts down in those comments below, the good, the bad, the ugly, especially because those comments, as well as those likes, help your boy out, get the content in front of more RLCS fans. But hear me out, I am going to do this thing in reverse because I do think a lot of people have at least the top couple of few close to one another. So let's go ahead and see the top 4 right up off the rip, and then we'll go spot by spot after that. And for a while, I think in Rocket League, the talk has always been about the French 4, right? Vitality, Carmine Corp, Gentle Mates, and last year's world champions, Team BDS. Of course, BDS did disband, and we got the very much anticipated super team in Vitality, Zen, Exotic, and Monkey Moon. So, Carmine Corp, they've also got themselves quite the squad. Vatira, Drali, Atao, and it feels like those two teams are going to be the pace setters, at least until we have another region step up to show that they've got the dominance and consistency that we have seen in EU. Now, of course, with Carmine Corp taking open number 1 and in pretty convincing fashion, nonetheless, they do take that number 1 spot, and I'm not hearing otherwise. Vitality, they're going to go ahead and come in firmly at number 2. And look, I know, let me hear it. NA on top. G2, the now NRG squad, haven't missed a grand finals. I get it. But for now, I do have to roll with Vitality at number 2. I think my fellow Americans, if they were to remove their bias, they would too, right? Now, while we're speaking of the old the old G2 roster, the now NRG roster, they do come in at number 3, and I think that's pretty firm as well. We can talk about those early round losses, but what matters the most is results. And at the end of the day, it is another grand final for this trio. They got themselves another regional win as well. Now, in at the number 4 spot, probably going to be some people's first argument, mostly because there are probably some people who feel like this could be the number 3 team, and that's going to be the Falcons. And no, I'm not giving them like a demotion for their loss to Twisted Minds, just like we talked about for NRG. You win when it matters the most, and that's what weighs the most when it comes to a power ranking. Yes, this team did just win FIFA E, but I don't know how many more home events we could give the squad before they finally won one. You know what I mean? So as far as RLCS is concerned, I do think we got to keep them for now and at the 4 seed. Rounding out our top 5, again, at least for now, it's going to be Furia, a squad that's consistently shown that they can push those top teams the distance when it does come to the global stage. Yeah, sure, Team Secret tested them in their grand finals matchup, but at the risk of sounding like a broken record now for 3 straight spots on this list, winning when it matters the most is what matters the most. So for now, Furia are going to start off the season in that number 5 spot after open number 1. And look, I know, y'all probably feel like this list isn't really shaking things up for now, but I do not want to just do hot takes for the sake of hot takes, right? But I can tell you that from here on out, I probably expect a majority of people to disagree, but I do enjoy when people disagree. And if you guys enjoy the vibes and you guys made it thus far in the video, do your boy a favor, make sure you check the down below, make sure you've subscribed. And over here on the channel, man, we talk about esports weekly. We're talking about like breakdowns, rankings, pick'ems, you name it. But into that number 6 spot, I do got to give it over to Spacestation Gaming. And look, I know, usually I'm someone who does need to see more than just one successful run, right? I try not to fall for those like one-off flash into the pan sort of success peaking performances. But this run for SSG was a little bit different. No, I mean, you beat NRG in groups, you beat the Ultimates, you beat 9 Lives, and you beat Deleted Gaming. Quality win, quality win, quality win, quality win. I mean, argue with your mama, or just let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. But for now, Spacestation Gaming gets the 6th seed from your boy. Next up, though, we do got to go back up over to EU. I mean, a region that has been long known for more than just 2 teams. No, we're looking a little sparse for now when we talk about our top 10. And I think when you look at the group behind Vitality and Karmine Corp, you've got like Dignitas, 100% if they can continue their success from open number 1. Gentlemates, Ninjas and Pajamas, even GK Esports, right? Dignitas really only beat teams you expected them to beat in open number 1. They fumbled against 100%. 100% admittedly kind of had a Mickey Mouse run if we're being perfectly honest, although they also pushed Karmine Corp the furthest out of anybody in open number 1. So I'm not exactly sure what to do with that. And for that reason, I'm going to keep them outside the top 10. But I do think with that being said, I've got NIP in at 7 and Gentlemates in at the 8th spot. I think these two are rather interchangeable, at least for now, right? I mean, with Nip holding down the head-to-head thus far through open number 1, we'll go ahead and give them the nod at 7, but I could definitely see where a lot of people would bounce these two back and forth. Now, as far as that number 9 seed, I'm going to have to roll with Twisted Minds. Often we've heard how the MENA number 2 seed needed to get given a little bit more respect. And now with Naupo, however you pronounce it, I've been hearing even a new one, I think, this season. We're going to go with Nupo for now because that's what I've always heard. I think with Nupo now being joined by Rise and Atomic, I think we have still yet to see the squad's true ceiling. And even with that being said, they did take the group stage dub over Team Falcons. I don't think I'm ready to move them past my 3 and 4 seed in EU, right? But I do think the gap is definitely closing. Definitely intrigued to hear what you guys think when it comes to that EU 3-4 seed compared to the MENA 2 seed. Feel free to let me know down in those comments below, right? And then in that number 10 spot, we're gonna have to go back to NA and put in the ultimates. I mean, LJ, Chronic, First Killer. I mean, just on name recognition alone, this is a squad that I think a lot of people have high expectations for, right? But Rocket League isn't exactly played on paper. It is played out on the pitch, and they did push both Spacestation Gaming and NRG the distance in their playoff matchups. While they did fail to reach top 4 in North America, I feel like this squad is a top 4 team in NA for now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and give them the nod as NA's 3 seed and put them in at that number 10 spot. I do want to give an honorable mention out to another NA team, Deleted Gaming, a team that I think a lot of people were writing off as maybe a group stage team at best. This squad seems bought into me. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Coach Roldiz as well. I think we've seen flashes of what they can do, but I don't think we've really seen the best Deleted Gaming squad that's possible yet either. If y'all saw my pick'ems as far as heading into group stage, heading into open number 1. I mean, y'all know that I'm a believer in this squad. I'm going to say that I still believe, despite them falling just short of top 4, and I'm going to go ahead and put them in an honorable mention. My other honorable mention, though, has to be wild card. I mean, 7 regionals in a row for this roster, formerly under that power banner, and now playing for wild card. And while this is a roster that we can at least consistently feel like has the ability to crack into that top 8 finish in the major, I still don't know if I see it, and I don't think we'll get a chance to really believe it until Birmingham, right? But that's going to wrap things up as far as our top 10 list for now. I mean, Karmine Corp, Vitality, NRG, Falcons, Furia, SSG, NIP, Gentlemates, Twisted Minds, and the Ultimates. And let's be honest, I'm not really expecting everyone to agree. That's honestly the most fun about doing these lists. So let me know where you think I'm right, where you think I'm wrong, down in those comments below. Remember, those comments along with those likes are the 2 things that tell YouTube to continue pushing out this video to more RLCS fans as we do chase down that first 1,000 subscribers over here on the channel as well. But until we do get to catch y'all back over here for the next one, man, don't forget, with everything crazy going on in the world today, be true, be you, be sincere, game hard and love hard, all right, y'all? It's your boy Q, signing out.